watching. Today's video I have a review of not one but two pairs of sunglasses, both the same brand, and I think you're really going to love it and find out about a brand that maybe you didn't know about. So if you want to see how this goes, please keep watching. Okay, so the two pairs I've got for you today are both by Vogue, and Vogue eyewear is a brand that is primarily sold at Sunglass Hut, but you can find them many other places, more namely Amazon and eBay if you're looking for discounted prices. Vogue has styles for both men and women, and the women's styles are primarily oval and square shapes that are really flattering on most face shapes, and then the men's has everything, but it's mostly aviators, which is really cool. And actually in the Furious 7 movie, Tyrese was wearing some Vogue aviators on the Dubai beach scene. How do I know that? I don't know. I just did. I saw a screen cap and I just noticed that he had them on, and I wasn't really looking that closely, and it just kind of stuck out at me. Okay, so the reason these sunglasses are so great is because of the price points. They start anywhere from $69.95 to like $129.95, which is amazing because you can kind of pick a price point depending on your budget. And you can go up to $129 if you're looking for, like, you know, polarization and kind of all the details. But if you just kind of want a basic pair of nice classic sunglasses that will last you a really long time, have a pretty good case, everything that comes with it's just a really good deal for $69.95. You could pick something around that. They go from like $69.95 to $89.95, and those are the really affordable pairs. Now, I have to say that the quality is not much different between the $69.95 pair and say the $129.95 pair, so you may find a little bit more sturdy of a plastic used. The more you go up in price, you pretty much get what you pay for. There's some subtle differences there, but it's not anything that's like, you know, really monumental. So I've got two pairs with me, as I said, but they're both kind of the same. So leave it to me to pick two sunglasses that are the same. They're the same color, I'm about to show you here, but they are quite different in style. So the first pair is a cat eye kind of pair, and the second pair is kind of a really glamorous square that's kind of has a slight cat flare to it, but it's more square than anything. So this one's got some really nice details on the side, which I'll show you as well. Both these pairs are polarized, and both of them have brown frames and brown gradient lenses. So I'll go ahead and just get into it. This first pair, the cat eye, is the VO2941S. This is a 56mm lens width and an 18mm nose bridge. So I'll put these on. I love these. I think they're super glamorous, and they remind me of a pair of Prada sunglasses, a lot of the Prada cat eyes that they come out with. But what I love about these is not only that they're affordable, but because they're just, they're basic, but they've got little details that add flair. So it's not something that I had to pay $350+ to get. Here you've got, I'm pretty sure you've got your Vogue P, I thought would have been in the right lens, but it's actually in the left lens. It's right up there in the corner. Again, these are gradient lenses, but they're great because they block out a lot of the sun. It's not a gradient that's so light that it's just for looks. So that's great as well. These are a little loose on my head, but again, I've got a small head and I could just get them adjusted. Now these are made in China, as are both pairs I have. And they're made by Luxottica, so they kind of choose, you know, it's either Italy or China on most pairs, but most Vogue pairs I have found are made in China. So if that's an issue to you, you might want to look into that before you buy them. If you like all your sunglasses to be made in Italy, then that's not something you'll find typically with the Vogue. But again, these are beautiful. The polarization is great. I think that's another thing I really love is the polarization in these sunglasses, even though Vogue is not the same as like Celine or Prada or D&G or anything like that. The polarization is still, I think, could be held up to these really high-end brands, and you could find that you're getting the same polarization. So that's just what I see. So that was the first pair, and the second pair here is the VO2943-SB. These are a 55mm lens width with a 17mm nose bridge. So these are a very comfortable fit on me because it's like they were just made for the size of my face. And they're very flattering, I think. You're going to find these work on all face shapes. I really like the crystal detail on the side. And this was actually a pair, I believe, for Adriana Lima for Vogue. Or I think she helped design them or something. So, that is that pair. Again, two really great pairs of sunglasses, and I can tell already I'm going to have a really horrible time trying to decide between these two. But I did want to show you those, and I did want to tell you the only downside, I think, to the Vogue sunglasses, or it's just something that I don't like, just sharing my opinion, you may find you have no problem with this, are the cases. I think they're rather bulky. I don't like the fact that you have to fiddle with the zipper, and even though it's a hard case, it still is flexible, so if something were to puncture your handbag or your glove box, wherever you keep your sunglasses, hard enough, it could, you know, still hurt the sunglasses inside. That's just something that is, I would rather have a slimmer sunglass case, but hey, for the price you pay and the product you get, the sunglass case is really not that big of a deal. So again, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about these, let me know. I would love to hear comments and feedback down below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.